travel with me. Hey guys, so I'm on my way home now to my wonderful super awesome sauce cat, which you've seen in previous videos, Sorren, and I thought I'd just make a little video on how to bring your cat from Canada to Korea. And yes, you may be in other parts of the world and you're probably wondering, how can I bring my cat to Korea? Or how can I bring my cat to Japan? Well, I can't talk about the one in Japan because I was originally going to be moving to Japan, and then like in August I was like, I'm gonna go to Korea instead. And for a bunch of reasons, I don't know why. Maybe later. Anyway, I decided to go to Korea because one, it's easier to bring your cat to Korea than it is to Japan. A heck of a lot easier. Though the process to bringing one, this is my school by the way, the process to bringing one is fairly similar, not as lengthy, and I will be going in detail the whole process of how I lugged my cat from Canada to Korea. And just as a disclaimer up front, if you're from America or Mexico or like, I don't know, any other country, I don't know the rules. I'm only speaking as a Canadian, so I don't know if it's different or not, as well as I don't know if the bringing an animal to any other country, like even to the UK or Thailand or anything, I don't know if the rules are different. So really it's just from the perspective of a Canadian lugging your cat to Korea. And I might dive into a little bit on how to bring it to Japan because I know I had all the process for bringing my cat to Japan ready, so I got them both covered. But yeah, so Sorren is currently with me here in Korea, and we're gonna go home to her right now. And here we are back at my apartment where my wonderful cat, Sorren, is currently being cute. So anyway, y'all are probably wondering, how did I bring my cat all the way from Canada? Well, that's exactly what I'm here to tell you about, and please don't be distracted by my huge finger, because as mentioned in my last little vlog post, I kind of chopped off the top of my finger on Christmas Day. Yay! How to spend your first Christmas in Korea 101. Go to a Korean hospital. Doesn't look as cool when you can't bend your finger to make a fist. Okay. So before I get into actually talking about how to bring your cat to Korea, I just want to mention, if you actually do plan to come, move, and live and work in Korea, most specifically as an English teacher, like I am, you're never going to hear me say this again, and don't backlash on me for this, because I have an explanation coming right after, but don't come through the EPIC program. The EPIC program is a really great program. It stands for like English Teaching in Korea or something like that. I can't acronym right now. English program in Korea, that's it. Anyway, it's a really, really awesome program, and I would highly recommend it, but if you have a cat, I wouldn't recommend it because, unfortunately, y'all can't bring cats. I don't know why I just said y'all, but anyway, you can't bring cats, or any pet for that matter, and that sucks. And I'm not here with the EPIC program or anything. I'm actually not here with any program. I just got stupidly lucky getting my dream job at public school. That allows me to bring my cat. I'm just not allowed to bring her to school. Which, by the way, if y'all are wondering how I got here, I got here through the most amazing company ever, and this is not sponsored by them or in any way at all. Speaking of, the star of the video. Yeah. She wants to be a part of it, so I'll hold it for a little second. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I had the most amazing recruiter ever, and I got here through Corvia. They're super amazing. Shout out to Jesse. So yeah, they got me this super awesome job that allowed me to bring this beautiful fuzz face with me. Did you know you're on video? Did you know you're on the internets right now? We're not actually on the internet right now because we're recording, but by the time people are viewing this, you're on the internet. From the past.
anyway, cat mushing aside, worth it. So anyway, my story on how I brought that wonderful little fuzz face with me. Sorren, for the love of God, if you knock down that camera, I'm sending it back to Canada. No. So for the safety of my camera that someone is trying to mush all over, I'm just gonna hold it for a little bit. Against her will, it's all good, she loves it. Consent is very important. But anyway, I was originally planning my whole life to move to Japan. And then all of a sudden, in August of 2017, because we're now 2018, this is like a whole year ago, I was like, I'm gonna go to Korea. I think it was meant to be. There was like a whole lot of signs that was like leaning me towards I should go to Korea, and I'm not gonna get into that now because it's probably not that interesting to you. But anyway, a benefit of coming to Korea is that it's a heck ton cheaper. Well, not necessarily cheaper. It's a heck ton easier, in theory, to bring your cat to Korea. So my process to bring this beautiful fuzz face to Korea actually started way back in 2016. In September to be exact. So to bring your cat to Japan and Korea is basically the same process. So after deciding to go to Korea, I found out I already had pretty much all the steps down, so it was really easy to bring her. Because with Korea, yes, I love her. Oh no, you're so cute. With Korea, you just gotta show up and be like, yo, I got a cat. And you're like, okay, cool, bye. I love you. Thank you for being so dope. Oh, okay. She's gone. She's cool. Anyway, the first step you gotta do, number one, very important, no matter what country you go to. I'm assuming this applies to any other country in the world besides Japan and Korea, but especially Japan and Korea. You gotta get a microchip. It's gotta be ISO compliant. It's some random number or something that I'm gonna magically put here-ish, I guess. Anyway, it's gotta be ISO compliant so that they can like scan it or something. Basically, you just go to the vet and be like, yo, I want a microchip, and please, for the love of God, don't do it. I know, you're very adorable, but cool. Cool. Filming with a cat's kind of hard, but fun. So after you get your microchip done, you're gonna have to get a blood test and a rabies antibodies test, and you can get this done at the same day. And you gotta send these samples. Well, you could just be like, yo, vet, send these samples, and because they know what to do, they're gonna send these samples to a list of approved labs. And then the most important, very important, I cannot stress this enough, is the health certificate issued by a certified vet. So after you got all that, when you book your plane ticket, I highly recommend bringing your pet under the seat, because I don't know about you, but my cat is not lugged. She ain't going in the cargo area, and she's a pretty small cat, so I just stuffed her under the seat. Nice. She's got this super cool carrier that when you open up the side, it opens up and it provides more space for her to walk around and stuff and be more comfortable, and I like to call that tent mode. And she likes tent mode, I like tent mode, everyone's super like, oh my god, that's a really cool carrier. I'm like, I know. So yeah, you just bring your cat on the plane. It's cool. Just make sure you call the airline, be like, yo, I'm bringing a cat, because you can't, when you book your airline online, and there's no option to bring a cat. There's option to bring kids, but no cats, because apparently it's not that common. Unless you call and book your airline over the phone, because that's a thing too. So yeah, what this really long story boils down to is you gotta make sure you got your microchip, you gotta make sure you got the blood test, you gotta make sure you got the rabies test, and you really gotta make sure you got that stupid piece of paper that they want. It's not. It was basically the legit same thing that I had gotten, but on a different piece of paper. So yeah. So that's it for this week's video. Thank you all for watching, and if I really love this cat. If you have any different stories on, if say you brought your cat from America or anywhere in North America, or you moved to Thailand or Taiwan or even the UK, if you brought your animal anywhere, or even like a dog, if you brought your dog, I'd like to know your stories. Or even if you are bringing your animal from Asia back to North America, let me know in the comment section below, because I'd love to hear your perspective on things, because I only know mine, and I would love to just learn more about this topic, because, you know, cats mean a lot to me. And I mean, if you got a dog or any other animal, that's great too, because I'd like to hear how that works, especially if you're like trying to bring a snake. Can you even do that? So anyway, hope you all take care. Sorren and I say bye and peace.